Hello and welcome to another episode of Talking Politics on the Hindu's YouTube channel. I'm Nistula Hebbar, the political editor of the newspaper and your guide on the show where we go behind the headlines of stories making the news in domestic politics. There has been a lot about Tamil Nadu in the news cycle in the last few weeks. In fact, from the beginning of the new year, much of it has been related to the delimitation of seats for the Lok Sabha, which should happen after 2026, and also where the southern states have put across their view that under the current set of criteria on which this delimitation of seats will be based, the south will actually come come out weaker than the north in terms of numerical strength. There's also been the issue about the three-language policy and the new education policy, and of course the Supreme Court's ruling on governors and the amount of time that they can take to give assent to legislations passed by the state assembly. This was in specific context of Tamil Nadu, its governor Mr. R.N. Ravi, and the DMK government in that state. So amid all of this, there was one more big thing that made the news last week, and that was the big BJP-AIADMK alliance. Some would say reluctant AIADMK being carried kicking and screaming into an alliance, but it is what it is. And we shall be doing this episode talking about what the BJP's playbook has been, because this alliance being forged has not been without pain for the BJP itself, leaders of the state BJP itself. So what is the playbook of the BJP vis-a-vis the state of Tamil Nadu and the upcoming assembly polls in that state? So let's go to the story so far. The BJP traditionally has had trouble making headway in South India for much of its history, and its success in Karnataka and lately Telangana, especially under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has led it now to focus on Tamil Nadu. Now, apart from having 39 seats in the Lok Sabha, Tamil Nadu is significant in the BJP's long-term plans for a few specific reasons. One is that Tamil Nadu is the home of dravidian politics, which posits itself as speaking for federalism, backward communities, language pride, and an anti-Hindi mindset, which in certain circumstances, I can't say that it is in terms of carved in stone, but under certain circumstances runs counter to the philosophy of a national party like the BJP, which, despite heading several state governments and encouraging local languages in those states, is perceived to be a votary of the propagation of Hindi. It is centrist in nature because of its national footprint, etc. Therefore, this binary kind of gets drawn within the context of Tamil Nadu politics and politics outside. So therefore, for the BJP, ideologically, it is important to posit a challenge there. More than anything, currently, with the Congress appearing to have run out of ideas on how to posit an ideological challenge to the BJP, DMK and Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress are appearing to be parties that are capturing much of the thought space in the opposition universe. Therefore, the BJP is according importance to making inroads in Tamil Nadu, and it is a logical extension of both its electoral and ideological expansion. Thus, after much speculation, Union Minister Amit Shah landed in Chennai and held a presser alongside AIADMK leader and former Chief Minister of the state, Edappadi Palaniswami. He announced an alliance between the two parties after several rounds of meetings in New Delhi. PMK was also present there at the press conference on Friday. It was also a day that Nayanar Nagendra, former AIADMK man and Taivar leader, was elected unopposed as the president of the BJP state unit in Tamil Nadu. He was elected unopposed. There was only one candidate there, and nomination papers had been filed only by that one candidate. He was therefore elected unopposed. A special relaxation on the rule that any president of a state unit or the national version of the BJP has to have had at least 10 years of membership of that party was relaxed in the case of Mr. Nagendra by BJP's national president, Mr. J.P. Nadda. Now, Nayana Nagendran's elevation happened as former state chief Annamalai ruled himself out as continuing in the post, as he was bitterly opposed to an alliance with the AIADMK, and he was also instrumental in the BJP walking away from an alliance in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls after being together in 2019. And he has his own quite bitter personal relationship with AIADMK chief Edappadi Palaniswami. Many say that Annamalai is in favor of going it alone and just not using the AIADMK crutch. Others say that him being a Gounder from the Gounder community, there is a bit of competitiveness between him and Mr. Palaniswami, who also belongs to the Gounder community, for the leadership. Mr. Palaniswami, of course, is a much stronger leader. His party has a much stronger organizational base within Tamil Nadu, and BJP actually is far behind on all of those scores. So this kind of rivalry has not really yielded much for the BJP, so they seem to have decided to go the other way. Now, what are the numbers behind the BJP's calculations in going back to an alliance in Tamil Nadu after having gone it alone in 2019? On the face of it, BJP on its own hit double figures in terms of vote percentage in these Lok Sabha elections. This was a little over 11% of vote share, although no seats had been won by the party in that state during these Lok Sabha elections. And compared to the 2019 polls, where BJP fought alongside the AIADMK and fought like some 5 seats, they got 3.8% vote share. So in absolute terms, if you look, from 3.8% to over 11%, this seems to be working. Maybe the party should go it alone. However, in 2024, the BJP had fought on 19 seats and its allies in further 5. While in 2019, BJP had contested 5 seats, which basically means that in absolute numbers, it may have gone up, but maybe not so much in terms of comparison when you do a comparison between the two strategies. These are of course Lok Sabha figures, and assembly polls, as everyone can see, is a different ball game. So let's see what happens there. Now, the BJP believes that the DMK government is facing anti-incumbency and points to that party raising traditionally emotive issues in the state around language, delimitation / federalism as a sign that it needed to overcome anti-incumbency against its administration by raising emotive issues. In such a scenario, BJP does not want the anti-incumbency vote to get divided, which it is in danger of doing with the launch of actor Vijay's political outfit Tamaraga Vetri Karagam. The defeat of the DMK will have a larger national impact as far as the BJP is concerned, and therefore they have decided we are going to go into these polls with the AIADMK as a partner and Edappadi Palaniswami as leader. They're likely to have a steering committee which will deal with ticket distribution, etc. All of those things are going to be done. Now, the second reason for plumping for an alliance is the fact that the BJP has grown in otherwise politically hostile states on the basis of 2 strategies. I call it the Karnataka and the Odisha strategy, respectively. So in Karnataka, where the work of the RSS in coastal Karnataka and the migration of the Lingayat vote to the BJP after Virendra Patil's unceremonious removal from the Chief Minister's chair by the Congress High Command aided its solo growth. The second strategy has been in Odisha, where the BJP once entered the fray. Again, of course, a lot of groundwork by the RSS, but it entered the fray with a dominant regional outfit, which was the Biju Janata Dal. This was in the late 1990s and early 2000s, when the BJP was in an alliance government with the Biju Janata Dal. The main party to beat used to be the Congress, and subsequently the two parties fell out, the BJP and the BJD, but not before the BJP had used its position within the government to make political space for itself, distribute some state patronage, and consolidate some of its support bases, and it later emerged as an alternative to the BJD. It seems that the BJP, having just tasted limited success with going it alone, is going in for strategy number 2, which is the Odisha strategy. The biggest stumbling block for the BJP in Tamil Nadu has been its Brahminical image, upper caste Brahminical image, and the lack of a big caste group attaching itself to the party. In the past, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had tried very hard to get the Kongu Nadu community, etc., to ally with the BJP. That has happened to a very, very partial degree, but like in Karnataka, you have the Lingayat community which has attached itself. The 3M strategy in Tamil Nadu, with 3 backward classes, Mudi Raju and Madigas and one other, they have attached themselves to the BJP. That has not happened in Tamil Nadu. That is actually a big, big lacuna. Now, the BJP is hoping that if the AIADMK emerges victorious, some communities or leaders who cannot find space in that party may join the BJP as an adjunct to the BJP, like Mr. Nagendra did. You know, he got out of the AIADMK, then he joined the BJP. And subsequently, this could help grow the BJP in that state. Now, making space in a barren political landscape is not easy. And the BJP has been strategizing for decades on its southern ingress, with good success in Karnataka and Telangana, parts of Andhra Pradesh, and small beginnings in Kerala as well. Tamil Nadu, however, remains a cipher for that party, something the BJP hopes to resolve in the upcoming assembly polls. How is it going to work out? That is still to be seen for this episode. However, this is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you next week.